it's Kat from My Vegan Experiment, and I'm here with you with another zero waste video. As you guys might know, I have been trying to go zero waste for about a year and a half now, which means just decreasing my waste in any shape or form that I can. I have done a month-long challenge where I try and put all my waste into a jar, and I've been trying to keep that up every month since then. However, of course, sometimes life is really difficult. Life throws out all sorts of curveballs, so I wanted to talk to you guys about my zero waste confessions, or the hardest parts of going zero waste. Now that I'm in Greece, one of the things that's a lot harder to get here or to do here as opposed to living in a big city like Perth or Brisbane or even Geneva is there's no bulk food stores. So if you do not have the access to bulk food stores, it's the fact that you can't actually buy any rice, pasta, lentils, beans, anything like that without packaging. So the only way to remain zero waste is to just shop for fresh fruit and veg. While I try and do that as much as possible, sometimes I really need to get some of that bean protein, and I have to buy some plastic packaging. Another thing that counteracts the whole zero waste ethos is when you get presents. So when your family or friends do a kind gesture and actually gift you presents. Sometimes these presents might not be zero waste, they might be packaged in plastic, and a lot of people kind of don't know what to do. I've seen on a few zero waste Facebook pages how people actually get upset that they've been gifted these presents as they feel responsible for this waste now. While I think it's important to explain to your family and friends your morals and your belief system in these kinds of things, and explain to them I'd rather not get presents, or just make them watch my Zero Waste Christmas song, which gives a whole bunch of other non-wasteful present ideas. The next thing, and I think the biggest thing, is general disorganization. If you don't plan ahead, if you don't bring Tupperware, if you don't cook meals for yourself in advance, and you're stuck somewhere, especially if you're traveling, got a video to do with zero waste travel tips over here. I know that quite often I fail to do that and I'm in the middle of nowhere with no choices, and I've even picked non-vegan options because there is simply nothing else to eat, and that's the price you pay for disorganization. So that's definitely happened to me quite a few times. Next thing that's quite hard to avoid waste with is medicine and various vitamins and things like that. If you need to take some supplements, if you're vegan and you need to take the B12 supplement and you don't want to buy fortified foods, you're gonna have to end up taking it in pill form or spray form, which of course is in plastic packaging. Now this is something really hard and you can't avoid because the modern world no longer has little glass bottles for all your pills, but it has them individually sealed in plastic. So you're just gonna have to take some medication. Although Lauren Singer on Trashes for Tossers did recently make a cold and flu zero waste medication, so I do recommend checking that out because it's pretty cool. And the last thing is if you do any sort of specialized sport, if you take part in any sort of specialization. As a scuba diving instructor, as a scuba diver, most of my gear is made out of plastic. So my BCD has plastic parts in it, my fins have plastic parts in them, everything gets shipped in plastic, everything is wrapped in plastic. The amount of waste in these specialized sports and anything, if you need to buy scissors, they're going to be wrapped in plastic. You know, like anything, it's crazy. If you need to buy a new camera, electronics, everything is just packaged in so much plastic. So there's only so much we can do as consumers, and this is why we need to create a big push for the governments, for the countries of the world to realize that plastic needs to stop at the root of the problem. We need to stop manufacturing it, and we need to stop packaging stuff in it. Because what we see on the consumer end, what I do on a daily individual basis, is nothing in comparison to the huge amount of waste during the manufacturing process. Let me know, what do you struggle with most in terms of minimizing the amount of waste? If you have any questions, comments, please let me know down below. Love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for all your support so far, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.